Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela, and today we'll continue with the last this time episode 17 of the first season. No, second. Wow. Last episode was about Jin and Sun and their relation, which wasn't the best. Jin wanted a baby, but Sun wasn't that much into it. Because of course she wanted to leave Jin, and a baby would have made that pretty difficult. But they went to a doctor, and the doctor, because he was so afraid of Jin, said that Sun is the problem. He got mad, but in fact it was Jin. So John asked Anna for help to find out if Henry is actually telling the truth, and if he is who says he is. They talked, and at the end Henry did give a map to the balloon to Anna. She didn't say anything to John or Jack. And them two and Charlie went on a quest to find the balloon and the grave that Henry said he buried his wife. So that's cool. Also, my hands might look dirty, but it's not dirt or stain from the green walnuts that I've been eating. And for some reason I didn't wear any gloves. What is she doing? So it's gonna stay like this for some time. It's not coming off very easily. So that's that. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. Aww. I wonder what happened.
What did I do to deserve this?
What? Can a fella take his girl out for a picnic lunch just 'cause?
John, what's your father's name?
Oh, he did?
Why?
Is it Anthony? Anthony Cooper.
Yes, that's right.
Why though?
He's dead.
He just had the surgery.
Draw it again. The map to your balloon.
I was joking. I was making a joke. I was just frustrated. It was a stupid thing to say. I'm sorry.
It's too late anyway. She's already long gone, Jack.
So what's done is done.
That's right.
Why do you let him talk to you like that?
You're pushing.
Hey, wait. Shut up.
John, sorry. You told him you would protect him whether we found this balloon or not. You've given him 2 more days to stall, to figure out how to escape.
Said he buried her, right? His wife?
It's not raining on them. Yeah.
Why isn't it raining?
Look up. Now look in the grave. I mean, I'm sure Henry took care of it, but, just to be sure.
You say anything about where they were going?
Well, that would assume that anyone actually tells me anything. Maybe if I were in the loop, I could be more helpful.
Well, you go around telling everyone, so better if you're not. What? Something coming out of the speakers.
What was that?
Lee Young-soo. But in America?
We commit the soul of Anthony Cooper to
Oh.
you, but we shall never be separated.
I think Anthony Cooper owed some money. Was he killed? And they want the money from John?
What's that noise? John?
Oh my god, shut up.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Will you be quiet?
Just tell me what's happening. What the hell is...
Will you shut up?
It's a... Oh my god, it's counting down for what? Why? Was it a malfunction? 4-8. Or a late reaction to the time he didn't press the button in time.
Lay him down, Hurley. He's got you beat.
But you didn't even know
You
what...
got a baby straight. He's got the flush.
Of course he is good at poker too,
I gotta head back to the hatch. Hatch ain't going nowhere, Doc.
right?
How about you put your mangoes where your mouth is?
There's no visible mold, no dry rot. It'll all be in my report.
Nadia!
I think you and your husband got a pretty nice house.
Wow!
If I had a husband, I'm sure he would be happy to hear that.
Wow. He faked his death because he was owning money, and those guys were there to make sure he's actually dead. I thought the car was of those two, and they got in the car and left, but nope.
I know what I did to you was wrong.
You stole my kidney. You could have asked me. You could have just asked me.
I killed myself off because there are two men out there who were going to beat me to it. I took them for $700,000. Retirement con.
You are the real Sawyer.
I need you to go in there and get it for me.
Don't do it. I mean, I know he's gonna do it because, you know, another chance to get
You think I'm stupid?
close to his father.
I want you to take 200 grand of it. If I don't see you again, I'll understand.
I'm gonna need your word that you won't let your people do anything to me.
Well, if you're who you say you are, then what are you worried about?
Things have happened to them. Things that I have nothing to do with.
Who are you? My name is Henry Gale. I'm from Minnesota.
All right. You have my word.
He's good. I mean, they're not gonna kill him.
Wouldn't really be fair for you to go out and pick more mangoes. Well, I got a hell of a lot more mangoes. Wanna play real stakes? Name them. And I
Medicine.
want it back. The medicine you stole from the armory. All of it.
I kind of wanted to be someone else than Jack to win the medicine back because I know he's gonna win them. Oh, Jack doesn't have to be good at everything. It could have been someone else. Maybe someone that, you know, never think is good at poker.
The toolbox! Get the toolbox! I'll hold it. Sure.
The toolbox? That's such a bad idea. Look at that thing.
John, wait, don't you think you...
You have to stop the pressure. Come on.
But honestly, I think that door is pretty heavy. Wouldn't that just crash to the bone?
These men say they knew your father.
Badger and Skinny Pete.
Hi, John. I'm Jimmy Bain. Have you seen your father since he died, Mr. Locke?
That's such a weird question, though.
Thinking possibly he's not dead, and maybe you know that. I mean, for his son, you didn't look too shook up at his funeral.
We were there to get past him, to get on with our lives, to let him go.
Don't mess with John.
What's in the bag, John? Well, there you go.
Were you lying to those men, John?
No, I was scared. I was scared.
So she found out his father is alive, and John lied to her, and that's why they're not married.
You'll hear the alarm beeping, and you just have to enter the numbers. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, and then you press execute. And you...
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
He knows the numbers. It's not the first time he hears them.
I'll come get the meds later. When I ask you what you wanted for steaks, why didn't you ask for the guns?
Because he needed the medicine.
When I need the guns, I'll get the guns.
Your share should buy you a nice honeymoon.
I didn't do this for the money.
Then why did you do it?
For another chance to see you and talk to you.
All right, my plane. I got a cab waiting.
Are you him?
Listen, sweetheart.
How could you? How could you do this to him? We were moving past this. You've made your choice, John. You need his love more than mine.
No, my choice is you. I was gonna... So... will you marry me?
Ooh.
Thank you, Henry. Thank you for not leaving me.
Don't get too close.
You're welcome, John.
Do you see that?
Yeah. It's a parachute.
How?
Wait.
We got that covered, but how?
Step back right now.
Saeed, it's okay.
I said get
Hey, all right. I let him out.
Couldn't you find my balloon?
Yeah, we found it.
Exactly how you described it.
But,
We also found the grave you described.
and you look into
Wife's
it.
grave. We found that there was not a woman inside. There was a man. A man named Henry.
Baby, Henry, no, come on. No. No. Oh. I mean, like, I knew his story is not real, but damn, founding the truth like that. He left the idea inside. Oh, so that was a thing. Henry isn't actually who he said he is. What a surprise. But like, to be found like that, I don't know. I was expecting more from him, like leaving the ID in the grave. Like, that grave definitely was dug by him or, you know, the others, and the body was put in there. So to not check what possession the real Henry has, like the idea or photos of, or I don't know, something, it's a bit weird. But maybe he wanted to be found out. But I don't know why. Like, he made up this plan in his mind. He got captured. Then he made up all this story. He drew a map, made kind of the Anna and, you know, Syed and Charlie to go after the balloon, find the grave, They're gonna dig up the grave and find the idea there. What's next? Like, they already didn't trusted him. What's the point in make them trust him even less? Maybe it was so the others, like the survivors, would gather up this army and go after the others, and the others will definitely capture them, but there will be more survivors. I really hope that he saw this through, that he's gonna be found out, and that was his plan from the beginning. Clearly he doesn't want to escape because he had the chance, but he stayed. Jack and Kate found a big package of food that was dropped with a parachute, which is definitely weird. I mean, it answers the question of how Desmond got food all this time and how the pantry was still full of food. But how, like, no one saw anything, a plane, even if it was dark, no one heard a plane, because damn, you can definitely hear a plane when it's passing above you. So how exactly? I have no idea. So after all this time, Dharma is still like this initiative is still active. If is they send food, but then what happened with Desmond's partner? Why no one else came to replace him? So this episode we saw a bit more of John's past. His father pretended to be dead to get away from some people, some nice people that he conned for $700,000, and those people didn't give up that easily, but he used his son once again to get that money. He put them in a safe box. So he sent John, and John, of course, did it because, you know, his father, and he still wants some time with him. But because of that, he lost Helen. Again, this could have been easily avoided if he didn't lie to her. But probably he was afraid that she would stop him to see his father once again and, you know, tell him that have to move on, he has to move on, his father is a piece of shit and, you know, doesn't deserve the kindness. So maybe that's why he lied to her. But he wanted to marry her, and that went south. She found out John lied to her, and she was out. He definitely cared for her. And that's why when he was in the wheelchair, he talked with that woman and called her Helen. But I don't believe it was the real Helen. It was just his coping mechanism. Also, for some reason, in the hatch, the blast doors came down. It was a countdown, and then everything shut. And I wonder if there is any connection between the doors coming down and the package. But the most important thing was the writing on that door. which means that that door from time to time is coming down. It had time to write all that things. I don't know if it was Desmond or if it was the ones before him, but there was a lot of writing. It's invisible pretty much. It could be seen only with the UV light. There's a bunch of stuff written. There's like in the middle there's a big question mark. And then there are, I think, the stations. There are 7, but one is like cancelled. But in the video the guy said that are only 5. There's this one, and it's I am here. To the left is flame. The flame, that's cute. I wonder what's that about. Up, I think, is the medical station with the caduceus symbol, which I don't understand what is written. The something. The ship? No, it's impossible to be the ship, but okay. Then there is the one that was cancelled, and I don't know what that means. Is the direction wrong? Or he was mistaken? Or there is no more, was destroyed? Right above the swan is the arrow. Oh, the arrow on the other side where the other survivors. Next to it, I have no idea. Then there is another one which doesn't have a name, and they are all kind of connected with each other in the middle. I wonder what that means. There is possible CV2. CV2 is next to the swan. Inactive since accident. So there was an accident. That's why there is the cement wall around that, whatever that is. But it said inactive. There is fatalities 15. Fatalities. That's cute. I mean, why not? I'm trying to read something, but CV1 highly insert. Then in the middle there's square root of 16, which is 4. Square root of 64, which is 8, and square root of 225. Then Ochito ergodoleo. Cugito ergodoleo. It's Latin for cugito. I think. So I'm hurt. I think, therefore I'm in pain. I suffer. Wait, that can be Romanian, but sunt there is in Romanian. Oh, I think it's still Latin, is hic sunt dracones. here are dragons. Okay, so that means it's danger or what? That's so many things, but I really can't understand anything else. But it's weird. Why Latin? There's definitely like a map. I feel that John is gonna go and look for these other hatches. Definitely. He is invested enough into this, and no, maybe he memorized something, but damn, that's a lot. Something about activity, possible activity, but I don't understand what possible activity. I think there was yeah, but highly so on so highly something activity or there's a lot. Also, that thing with the gravestone that was written Lee on it. Maybe he's actually dead. I don't know how he died, but he's dead, and that's why son is still with Jean now. Like, what is the timeline? Son talked with Lee about going to America, and this start to believe that this whole show is about the survivors overcoming their problems, their past problems, and that's how they're gonna, be happier. And the island is giving them this opportunity, because why else all these flashbacks in every episode almost? Each of them has to go through something that reminds them of their past. And like the island and the mystery on the island is kind of a second thing. I don't know what's going on with the smoke and these hatches, but I think that's not what is the most important in Lost. But yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.